Good morning. Happy Monday morning. So far, we have started with the same preparatory breath and the same preparatory exercises each day. And now we're going to start incorporating new um, meditation prep. Um, and the reason that we did that, in case you missed that last week, was because I wanted you to have a strong connection to the Hong Sa technique um, in its simplest form before we started adding things. Because we don't want our mind to get distracted and think this is entertainment, right? We don't want to add a lot of flavors until we know. So today, we're going to be doing a three-part breath. And then we're also going to be doing a visualization sense exercise. So the three-part breath is going to be a belly breath, right? So if you put your hand here on your belly, that's where I want you to start. This big, full diaphragmatic breath, right? Big inhale into your belly. Exhale, pulling in. Right? And there's no movement here yet. Nice. Right? Now that you have a little control, we'll go ahead and add the other hand to the heart. And I want you to think about this as a three-part breath. There's going to be a three-part, the inhale is a smooth, easy inhale, but you're going to inhale first into the diaphragm, second into the rib, this, right? So full exhale, inhale, right? And then from bottom down, exhale, chest, ribs, belly, right? Again. Right? Keep practicing. Inhaling, belly, ribs, chest. Exhaling, top, down. Right now that you're starting to get it, imagine it like a wave, right? You can continue. Imagine it like a wave. So it doesn't have stations, right? You're not going like, it's a wave up and a wave down. Nice. And then relax. Is it meant to be perfect? No, it is not. Right? It's an exercise to move you from one state to another. Simple as that, right? Be practical about it in that way. Right. So we'll start with our double inhale, double exhale tension exercise just to get our body a little bit more energized. So double inhale, double exhale. Inhale, exhale. Again, vibrating, energizing the body, right? Bringing life and energy into this body. Last time. Nice. Right. So we're going to move into that three-part breath. And you can bring your hands to your body or you can bring your arms down, whichever one helps you connect a little bit easier. Right. So moving through the breath, filling up the diaphragm, filling up the chest, and then reverse, right? Right. Starting to notice that energy moving up and down. That internal awareness. And this breath has an uplifting quality to it. So starting to tune into the subtler points of feeling or depth or quality. Right? Starting to work out, discern that line of concentration, right? Moving away from determination or control and just bringing it to focus and awareness, having a soft concentration. Right? If we get lost, it's not a big deal. We just try again, right? We bring it back to the practice. We'll call this our last round. Right? Returning to a normal breath, just sitting for a moment, letting the breath return to normal, maybe noticing the quality of the mind, right? The range of emotion that produced, and becoming an observer. Right? We'll bring in our Hongsa mantra, becoming aware of the breath, not controlling the breath, just simply watching. Right? Layering in our finger movement, our lifted gaze. Excuse me. continue with the technique, but I want you to become, we're just going to do a little exercise. I want you to become aware of that rising and falling of the energy in your body as you inhale and exhale. Right? So, similar to the breath, you can feel that the energy lifts on the inhale and subsides on the exhale. If you're visual, you can almost even like imagine seeing it running up and down. Right? Stay with that visualization. Right? Start to look at it a little bit more. Where does the energy stop? Where is the top? Perhaps you feel the top at your lungs or chest. Okay? In your little visualization, maybe you see or feel it coming all the way to the nose. Right? This rising and falling. Notice if you had made adjustments once I made those suggestions. Notice if being aware of this rising and falling stimulates any feelings or thoughts specifically about it. And if it does, let those go. Right? We use this word a lot in meditation, and it's magnetize. I don't want you to try to make something happen. I want you to bring your awareness to the third eye and imagine that it's magnetizing, that it's drawing that top of the energy cycle towards the third eye. That somehow that seat that you've made there has a pull. Notice if now that you've really started to settle in, if your pace of breath has slowed, you're able to take your time on that ride. Right, if you've forgotten about your mantra, now's the time to remind yourself. Maybe it was just a track in the back, which is great. But if you had gotten distracted completely, bring it back to making this synergistic practice. One final piece to this visualization. Now that you're at the seat in your third eye, right, the prefrontal lobes, and that energy rises and falls. I want you to notice that the energy can rise and fall, but that you can keep that awareness right at the top point. As if you're watching that rise and fall of energy, that rise and fall of the breath from the seat as an observer. Right on this inhale, go ahead and rise that energy up. And then a soft 3-part exhale, just rest right there. And let go of the visual, the practice, the breath. Okay, that seat at the prefrontal lobe is our highest consciousness. I want you to take a big full breath, coming back. Nice. Right. I hope you have a wonderful day. I will see you tomorrow. Yeah, namaste.